the son of Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai, Bashir has accused the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, of having corruption cases in United States courts. Bashir further stated that Atiku, who is currently in the US, got a waiver to gain access to the country. Believe you me, when Atiku was in APC, this boy wouldn't have come out to say all of this. That is the game they all play. So when you hear people say one thing about the opposition or what have you, most of the time those things are true. But those kind of people, by the time they come back to their own party, you will not hear Pem. I'm always giving an example of Obaseki and Ganduje when they were all in APC. This man never talked about it. Obaseki never talked about the dollar reign in Ganduje's government. But as soon as Obaseki came to PDP, he started confessing, started speaking like wish. So I just remember when this guy was saying this, I just remember when Atiku was in APC, nobody heard about this whole thing, Of course, he was funding the party, he was with the party, he was defending the party. So all of them defending themselves. Well, Governor Nasser El-Rufai's son stated this while reacting to Atiku's trip to the US on Thursday, 27th of October 2022. Nigeria News had earlier reported that the media advisor of the former Vice President Paul Ibe, in a statement released on Friday, said Atiku is in the US for a working visit. According to Ibe, the aim of Atiku's visit is to set a framework for a more secure Nigeria and an economically stable country. Atiku, during his time in the US, would share his thoughts with the business communities, young Nigerians, and other professionals living in America as well. The presidential candidate is in the United States along with some senior members of the party, personal aides, and other members of the PDP. Bashir, however, in a post on his Twitter account, claimed that Atiku bought his way into the US. He wrote, he gets a waiver each time. He has corruption cases in US courts, but as usual, money can buy access even in saner climes such as the US. Sakina, I don't know what that means. If you know what that means. Sakina be okay. Huh? Nigerians are like, what is this guy talking about? As a Buhari or Tinubu has a baggages, as Atiku has baggages, so also Tinubu has baggages, but they will not say anything. But they being at Tinubu is in another party, oh my goodness. All the things that people are saying now, these are the things that they themselves will be saying, but because they are together, they are eating on the same table, so they don't have to talk. Well, Atiku is your father's boss. If you don't know, you have to watch your bad mouth. Now in Papa give and the gist, so now you make can say no. It might be anything you call him, but he is right. Atiku usually lobby for a waiver to visit the US. That is why he doesn't frequent the US like Dubai and Europe. Tell Tinubu to try it. No, I've said it. I don't think Tinubu cannot enter US because we were having some kind of reports that he was going to the US to go and get himself treated. So how did he get to that? Your father can't travel to US. Let him also pay a waiver. Also, is it true that this man cannot go to US? Well, ostrich neck is out from the zoo. Vote wisely. Peter Obi is the new boss man in town. Accountant General of Atiku waiver. How much did you pay? Atiku is actually facing corruption case in US. Don't be fooled. So you think America is Nigeria, where all the leaders are fantastic, corrupt, and above the law? Take your ignorance to your village. We are also giving him a waiver to become the next president. Atiku is coming. Just be prepared. Was it not the same Atiku that brought his father to limelight? We saw how his father was prostrating for Atiku during Atiku's presidency. This untrained child thinks America is corrupt the way his dad and other corrupted Nigerians do. They said he can't travel to US. Now he did. APC, whose trademark is lie, has singing waiver. So why would they give him waiver if he has a corruption cases? All this money that he is wasting, he has concluded if he wins, he will recoup all the money back. God have mercy. Like father, like son, both liars of the highest order. The other day, the father said Obi locked him up, but according to court documents, that was not what it is. The people who allowed him in despite corruption charges are the same people preaching against corruption in the world. Please, can you advise your principal Tinubu to pay for that same type of waiver and travel to America if he's a man? He can do that now. He can do that. Tinubu also can do that. Certified nuisance from nuisance papa speaking trash from his mouth. Get this straight that USA is not Nigeria. Let your father who has no stain apply for a waiver. Your father dare not apply for US visa. Go and check for your paternity. This your giraffe neck here is suspicious. This common opportunist is insulting his father's boss. So ingrate. Can you, Bashir, show us the court document in which Atiku charged or is charged? I am hearing this waiver thing for the first time. To enter the US, you require an immigrant or a non-migrant visa. Nigeria has an extradition treaty with the US. So if Atiku is a fugitive from the American justice, the Americans know what to do. What you are doing is smear campaign, and this is bad. It's bad for you at your age. You must not understand the US system. No amount of money can buy Americans over if there's case against him. Please stop lying to Nigerians. US is not Nigeria. Try that here and go to jail for a very, 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 very long time. This Kwashoko boy again, prodigal son of El-Rufai. Because you talk to your father rudely at home, you think you can anyone or you can talk to anyone anyhow. He's older than your father and more experienced than your father and was your father's boss. Little boy, keep your mouth shut when men are talking. Young El-Rufai, I don't even blame you at all. OBJ and Atiku gave your father position like FCT minister, and later Jonathan brought him back and we knew what he did to them. Thank God Atiku was able to pay his way. I think USA is like a Nigeria or African country. You buy tickets to enter anyhow. Anyone who does so glaringly miss a strong man, watch your tongue. Like father, like son. People should stop bringing others down for no just cause. If Atiku paid his way to US, what is the complaint about? What is the complaint about? It is not surprising at all, because a son of a goat is a goat, as it is with a snake. Also, this boy is somehow, just behaving like his father, who talks anyhow. Anyway, the DNA of a cow or goat will always remain the same.